What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, y'all. Before we get going on our video, smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share the video. Turn on your notifications. And go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. And if you got a breakdown or a prediction you'd like me to do for you, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. Also, check out our live shows. I'm live every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Live every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And then you can also catch me live on Sunday mornings with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. We're live every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's get to the video, man. So, Gary Antuanne Russell Jr. might just be the best 140-pound fighter right now. Right now. Now, I know there's a lot of you that are part of the I need to see it gang, right? There's a lot of you that are a part of the show me gang. And I understand that, bro. I ain't knocking you if that's your philosophy. If you want to wait for fighters to fight better competition before you crown them, so to speak, then that's cool. That's you, bro. Do your thing. I ain't hating on nobody that do that shit. But me, that just ain't fun to me, all right? Like, what's the point? That's why the favorite thing I do on this channel, to me, I love doing breakdowns and predictions. But what's the point of waiting on some shit to happen and then commenting on it? To me, it's much more fun to predict some shit to happen. Or it's much more fun to trust your eyes if you think somebody's cold with it. And then if your eyes turn out to be right, then shit, you look like, you know what I'm saying, Nostradamus in this mug. You look like, you know, Cleo for my American. Y'all know who Cleo is back in the day. If you know, you know, right? I much more prefer that. And I believe if Gary, because I ain't picking the fight yet, if Gary Antuanne Russell is successful against Victor Postol, that should erase any doubts you got about him and how good he is or how great he is. So, for instance, you want to get my thoughts on him? I got him ranked very highly on my pound-for-pound list because I do my shit based off of these eyes right here and what I perceive to be skill. And if Gary Antuanne Russell was in your weight class, y'all relatively the same size, you know, I rate him pretty much able to beat a lot of your favorite fighters, right? And the reason that I think that he could be a great fighter is a few things. So I did a video back in March of 2021. It was right after Jaron Boots Ennis beat Sergey Lipinets. And for a lot of the same reasons that I think Jaron Boots Ennis is on the path to success and going to be an all-time great fighter, I believe the same things are true about Gary Antuanne Russell, right? So I said things like coming from a fighting family, Jaron Boots Ennis. Well, you take that and you multiply it with Gary Antuanne Russell. Like, no disrespect to the Ennises, but the Russells are much more successful as a family when it comes to this boxing shit. You got Gary Russell Jr., former WBC featherweight champion, one of the most skilled boxers in the sport of boxing. You got Gary Antonio down there at 118? 118? Yeah, 118, I believe. Yeah, it's 118. He down there at 118, making noise, contender level, on the verge of getting a world title shot him damn self. Then you got Gary Antuanne Russell, all trained, you know, and brought up by their pops. And so coming from that fighting family with that discipline, especially when the fighting family has such a high ring IQ. Like, the Russells ain't hoping that Gary Antuanne is successful and just cheerleading. Nah, bro, they teachers. They taught him. They got him ready. And he had just like Jaron Boots Ennis, there's a lot of parallels here. He had the blessing of being last, being the youngest. So he got to see everybody. He got to see Gary Russell Jr. train and the mistakes he did and the shit he did right and the things he did wrong. He got to see Gary Antonio train and the stuff he did wrong, the stuff he did right, and then take all that shit, package it, and make it his own. So his upbringing alone, in my opinion, and the way he was brought up in the sport of boxing, it's going to give him an advantage over a lot of fighters who are first-generation fighters, right? So Floyd Mayweather, his father fought, his uncle fought. That shit was passed down to him. He took all that shit and he became who he is. Jerron Boots in the same thing. His pops fought. Brothers was fighters and shit. He took all the shit that they had, bottled it up, and then boom, now you got Jerron Boots in. And then also having the blessing of having the experience, his older brothers, his father, they was able to pass that shit down to Jerron Boots and be like, yo, this is what I did wrong. This is what I did wrong. This is what I did right. This is what I should have did better. Same thing with Gary Antuanne Russell. He can look at his pops. He can look at his older brothers, and they can be like, look, this is some of my weaknesses that I had. This is where I did stuff wrong. This is what I needed to work on that I wish I would have did when I was younger. And they pass that shit down to him, and then boom, he become a souped up version of what they are. You know what I'm saying? It's just, he bigger than them, stronger than them, but the hand speed, make no mistake about it. The boxing skills, make no mistake about it. So that aspect of it alone is why I believe he probably beat everybody at 140 right now. Now, I ain't picking him to beat Victor Postol because we saving our picks for Friday, but Gary Antuanne Russell is an absolute savage in the ring. I can't wait to watch him fight on Saturday night. And I think guys need to wake up on him. I know a lot of people are, but if you're not, tune in Saturday night. Tune in Saturday night. I believe that Gary Antuanne Russell can beat a lot of your favorite fighters at 140 right now. A lot of the dudes at 140 that you think are the shit, Gary Antuanne Russell probably destroy their ass. Yeah, I'm talking about him too. No, he ain't, bro. What? What has he done for you to even put him on Josh Taylor's level, bro? Like, come on. Come on, knockout. Listen, you on that wait and see shit? You on that wait and see shit? That's you, bro. But I'm telling you right now, Gary Antuanne Russell versus Josh Taylor, 50-50 fight. 50-50 fight out of respect for Josh Taylor, because I want to say something else right now. But I ain't going to do Josh Taylor like that, because he a dog. He can fight. All of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I like Josh Taylor. Can't wait to see him fight this Saturday, too. We're going to be covering all that shit. We're going to be covering all that shit. Y'all be sure. Y'all know the channel. We on that real boxing shit over here. We ain't on no narrative. We give you our opinion based on facts and shit, and then we cover boxing for real. So we talking Josh Taylor. Can't wait to watch him fight. One of my favorite fighters to watch fight, too, because he a dog. And he got his shit out the mud the hard way. That real undisputed shit. Belt by belt. Top fighter by top fighter. The type of shit I like. Ain't ducking no fade, no smoke. Love that shit about Josh Taylor. But this young man, Gary Antuanne Russell, listen, I'm telling you right now, he 14 fights in. I don't give a damn. He only 25 years old. You put him in there with Josh Taylor won't be comfortable. And if you're a fan of his, you won't be comfortable watching that fight, because Gary Antuanne Russell will give him all he can handle, if not beat him right now, bro. Right now. Regis Prograis, yes, please. Him too. Bro, all your favorite fighters at 140. All of them, you name them. You high on them. Montana Love, all them. Yeah, that's cool. Montana Love, we love Montana Love on the channel. I think he can fight too. Gary Antuanne Russell might just be better than all them dudes. Might just be better than all of them. I'm telling you, dog. Like, the hand speed, the southpaw stance, the combination punching, the boxing skills, his work rate. Dog, you're going to have to hurt him to beat him, is what it's looking like. You're going to have to hurt him to beat him, because he know how to turn you. His legs are nice. He's athletic. Bro, you're going to have to hurt him to beat him, because if you can't hurt Gary Antuanne Russell, it's going to be hard to outwork him and outbox him in a round, and he's going to take rounds up off your ass. It's the same problem that people have with Earl Smith Jr. You know what I'm saying? That's another fighter. I believe you're going to have to hurt him to beat him. At welterweight, work rate too high. Boxing skills too textbook. Not a whole lot of weaknesses. Don't leave you open, don't leave yourself open for a lot of shit. And he always punching, he always working, he always applying the pressure. So as a result, he takes a lot of rounds off of guys. And so you're going to have to hurt his ass to beat him. I feel the same way about Gary Antuanne Russell. Much more different style. I think his hand speed is better than Earl Smith Jr. I think that his jab is good, but I like Earl's jab a little bit better. But I like the combination punches of Gary Antuanne Russell better than that of Earl Smith Jr. And I'm telling you right now, before his big fight against Victor Postol, because I don't know who's going to win. I ain't broke it down and predicted it yet. I'm telling you right now, I am of the opinion, if you give me any 140-pounder, at best, I call it a 50-50 fight. At best. But I might just favor Gary Antuanne Russell. That's how good I believe this young man to be. And we get to watch him in action Saturday night. So y'all be sure to tune in, man. And y'all be sure to tune in Friday, because I could say all this shit and then if something in the film study ain't right, man, what if Victor Postol might get the W, bro? I don't know. This is a tough test for Gary Antuanne. Let's see if my eyes been lying to me. Let's see, man. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him for getting a good fight. It's a good step-up fight for him. And what we not going to do, and I'm talking to all you Jose Ramirez fans, all you Bud Crawford fans, if Gary Antuanne Russell go in there and watch Victor Postol, if you go in there and watch him, I don't want to hear shit. Oh, man, what version was that showed up? Victor Postol is not the same. Get that young man his credit. If he go in there and he do something spectacular Saturday night. I don't want to hear no bullshit from y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Comment down below, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. And if you got a breakdown or a prediction you want me to do, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. Also, live show every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And you can also catch me live every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But I appreciate everybody watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace, y'all.